Dear student, welcome back to our English class. Our today's topic is sample paragraph writing based on given topic. That is means some of the topic are given in your syllabus for writing paragraph. Based on that writings, we'll practice the based on that topics we'll practice the writing paragraph. Here I make the notes of the paragraph in such a way so that you get 10 out of 10 in your exam, and no need to make any notes. You just collect that one and practice that one at home. I hope that if you write this one in the exam, you'll get 9 or 10 in your exam. What are the given topics for City 2? A street bagger, a railway station, and the computer. These three topics are given for writing paragraph in your City 2. So let's practice at first. A street bagger. Look here, sometime directly the topic is given in the exam to write the paragraph. Sometimes there are some question, based on some question you have to write a paragraph. So I have arranged here the paragraph in such a way so that if the question is given, you can write the paragraph, or if the topic is given, you also can write the paragraph. So what are the question? Answer the following question to form a continuous paragraph. What is a street beggar? At first we have to tell who is a street beggar. Okay. Where is he generally seen? Generally where he is found, where he is available. How does he draw people's attention? How he draws people's attention. How does he pass his days? How he spend his days? How is his life? We have to write this. How can you evaluate him? What is my evaluation? Okay, what is my suggestion about a street beggar? Look here. A street beggar, this is the topic. You write the topic here. When you are going to write the topic, then the letter, which letter will be the capital, you have to pay your attention. So A, as it is the starting letter, so it is the capital. This letter also capital, this letter also capital. So you keep it in your mind how you write the topic or how you write the title of the paragraph. After writing the title of the paragraph, then here you maintain the space. Okay, one line. Then you can start here. You can maintain here intent. You can intend here. You can write start paragraph in that way. Look here, a man or woman who earns money and lead his or her life by beginning from morning to evening is called a street beggar. So here, who is called street beggar? We give the definition, but you keep in mind, in most of the book it is written a man, but here we include here a man or woman because practically a man and woman are available as a street beggar in the road. So a man or woman, it may be the man or woman who earns money. Why do they beg? They beg for money and lead his or her life by begging. Among doing that one, they lead their life from morning to evening is called a street beggar. Street beggar earns money from morning to evening. Okay, here a man or woman who earns money will give that one by begging from morning to evening and lead his or her life in that way. He is called a street beggar. A street beggar is a common figure in our country. That is means a street beggar is very common or available. You can see anywhere. Okay, they are young, old, weak, or strong. They may be the young, they may be the old, they may be the weak, they may be the strong. Generally, he, she lives from hand to mouth. As here, a man and a woman, that is why we write here he or she. He or she lives from hand to mouth. Hand to mouth means very miserable life, day to day. He made the income and spent that one, but that is not sufficient. That is called hand to mouth. They are always seen in the public place, sitting, standing. Very common figure we told. Also, they are always seen in the public place. Look here. Generally, he or she lives from hand to mouth. They are always seen in the public place, sitting or standing everywhere in the state or towns or cities. We we see them either sitting or standing everywhere in the street, on the road. Okay, especially in the towns and cities. We see them in the railway station, bus station, in the market, beside the main roads and different places also. They live in a slum or in a small hut or in an open sky. They live in a slum. You know what is the slum? Uh, or in a small hut, or their house is very small, one room house, or there is no room at all in the open sky. Sometimes they have no house. You see many one lives beside the railway station or other station. He or she always put on old and dirty dress. Their dress is very dirty. Okay, and old, always old. There is no new dress for them. Their hair is unbrushed and without well. Most of the time, if you brush your hair, you use well, but their hair are unbrushed and well. Every day he or she gets up early in the morning. Most of the time they get up early in the morning. Then he or she leaves his house for begging. They go for begging, leaving the house. He goes door to beg. Door to door beg means man to man. He or she, right here, he or she. He or she he or she goes to door to beg. Sometimes a street beggar is alone and sometimes in a company. We saw them, a street beggar, maybe they're alone or there maybe the company, a group or gang of a street beggar. A street beggar has a bag hanging down his or her shoulder on his hand. Most of the time we see them, they have a bag in their hand or hanging that one from their shoulder. Several times he or she applies many technique to draw people's attention through appealing in various ways. They try to draw the attention of the people, like shouting. Sometimes they shout, sometimes they sing, sometimes they recite from the Holy Quran, and so on. Sometimes someone becomes disgusted with his loud sound and often he or she is scolded by people. So sometimes you become very disgusted, or the passerby become very disgusted with their loud sound, and they scold the beggar. When a passerby walk past him or her, uh, he or she stresses his or her begging bowl for alms for a paisa or a note. You always see there is a pot most of the time in the beggar's hand. Okay, they stress that one for paisa or note. A state beggar prays for the passerby who helps him. If you give the money, then he will pray to the Allah for your blessing. If anyone refuses to give him or her something, he or she silently leave the place and goes to another place. If you refuse to give anything, he won't tell anything, but he may leave the place. Normally, he or she earns about taka 200 or 250 daily in every day. About taka 200 or 250 daily every day, or more nowadays, more taka. Okay, in every day, and it is not sufficient for his living. But it's not sufficient for his living because too much money is needed for everyone's daily spending nowadays. Several times he or she and his or her family pass their day without eating. Sometimes they don't eat, they live their life without eating. Okay, he or she lives below poverty line. Okay, they are not only the poor, but they are impoverished, very poor. As a result, he or she is unable to make his or her child educated and take proper treatment owing to acute poverty. So he cannot take treatment for his child, or he cannot take treatment for himself or herself. Obviously, it is a cost to any country. All developed countries have eradicate it from the society. It is a curse because it is not economical. Okay, so all the developed country remove that one from their society. We should rehabilitate them in proper places so that they can lead a normal life with a sense of honor. So we should rehabilitate, we should do something for them, we should arrange the place for them, we should arrange the works for them or activities for them, and we should make it possible for the state beggar to take part in economical activities. We should involve them in the economical activities, then their life will be changed, the style of life will be changed, and it will help to enrich the economy of the countries. If you observe this paragraph, you'll see there we have developed different types of idea, but all the ideas are together and all of them are well connected, and there is topic sentence, and there is the concluding ideas or suggestion. So I think that it's a well organized paragraph. If you write that one, definitely you will get 9 or 10 in your exam. Let's go for the next one. Answer the following question to form continuous paragraph. What is the railway station? How does the passenger collect their tickets? What sort of things are available in railway station? What makes the railway station a place of din and bustle? What role does a railway station play in our life? So let's go for that one. So here also we have to develop a railway station. You write the title. I told you how to write the title of the paragraph and maintain the one line spacing here. Then you can write from here, or you can maintain the intent. Okay. A railway station is a very important and crowded place. This is not only important, this is also crowded place for a railway communication. It is a place where trains stop at and start from. This is the place from where train start for any leave the train and the train arrives. Okay, the passenger of a train get into or get down from a train at a railway station. So when train comes, get down. When train is ready for departure, get up. It has one or more red buildings. Most of the time in railway station now red buildings. In old railway station there now most of the buildings are white. They are generally made of brick. From a distance one can see the green and red signal and the red building of a station. You can see the red building, you can see the, especially at Chittagong, you can see a red building. This is the part of heritage, and you can see the red signal and green signal are there. It has some rooms. Some of them are waiting rooms, male or female passengers. Waiting rooms are there. Okay. There are ticket counter. There is ticket counter, a booking office for goods, the station master's room, some tea stall, book stall, restaurant, newspaper corner, and other stalls. You will get many things there. It will be here. This is the print writing master. Here many hawkers are found shouting the names of their goods and selling them. Hawkers are there, they shout mentioning the name of their goods. Burghers shout their trade cries. Okay, they make the sound. Okay, who has not heard the trade cry cha garam, thanda pani in the railway station? You will hear cha garam, or thanda pani. Very common. Here railway porters are found looking for the passenger to carry their goods. They are the porters, they will carry their goods. Okay, in local term we tell them coolie. In every railway station there are 2 or more railway lines. Okay, most of the time 2 or more railway lines, one for departure, one for arrival, and more for station necessity. Near the station there are 2 signal posts with red and green signal. You always see there is red light and green light. The pointsman maintain the signal. There is a man with the flag, he maintain the signal. He also move along the platform with red and green flag in his hand. Just outside the station there is stand for rickshaws, auto rickshaws, and other vehicles. Very common, there is the stand. Before the arrival of a train, the passenger collect their tickets standing in a queue. You have to stand in a queue to collect the ticket in a line. When the train arrives, the station become busy and noisy. When there's the train, the station become busy and noisy. Some passenger get into the train and some passenger get down from it. Someone get up, someone get down. As a result, a collision of 2 group of passenger take place. Sometimes there's the collision The whistling sound of the departure train creates a sense of vacuum in the minds of the passenger. When the train, there is a whistling, everyone is ready to go. When it leaves the station, it becomes calm and quiet, and the buzzing sound of the passenger ends. There is no sound of the passenger, it's become very calm and cool. Sometimes it look like a deserted place, isolated place. A railway station is often a den for the antisocial elements. Sometimes it is isolated. So there are some hijackers and others are there. It is a suitable place for the beggars to carry on their trade. Beggars also beg there. Thus, a railway station is a place of great noise. So it is a place of great noise. We will state that one very important and crowded place for railway communication. So here also we will state thus a railway station is a place of great noise. So it is also, I hope that it is also well developed paragraph. If you write in that way, you will get good marks or your expected marks in the exam. Now is W. Answer the following question to form a continuous paragraph. What is a computer? Who invented it? What are its main component? What are its main function? What changes has it brought to our life? So this is the this question are for writing the paragraph based on the third topic. I hope that you'll write that one. How do you make the notes of the paragraph? I'll give you the technique. You go to the Google, then you copy paste some of 5 paragraphs together in your Word file. You take one paragraph as a base, then read that paragraph and read the other paragraph also, and you jumble the ideas together nicely, similar idea together. In that you can make a notes of good paragraph on computer. Do that one. I hope that you will get good marks in the exam. Wait for the next class. Until then, Allah Hafiz.